after reading Vedas, Puranas and Gita, we came to know that which is the biggest force in the universe. Many people would like to know this. For this we have done some research step by step. Through question answers in Upanishads, sages revealed the mystery of this universe to their disciples, and then in their teachings they taught truth, non-violence, celibacy, etc. In all his teachings, he considered celibacy to be the most important. He considered celibacy to be the most important thing in life. Nothing is greater than celibacy. Celibacy brings strength, health and prosperity, but there is more to celibacy. Food is Brahma, food is greater than celibacy. Our sages used to pray for food and all the plants found on the earth. Food gives us energy and celibacy. Food is a priceless commodity for us. A person becomes powerless without food. Food gives us strength only when we observe fasting. Our body is made from food, and this body can also get spoiled from food, so food should be eaten according to religious rituals. What is greater than food? Mother Earth. Earth is bigger than food. She is our mother. We have two types of mothers. One is the physical mother who is our mother, and the other is Mother Earth, which sustains us from the womb till death. According to the Puranas, we come out of the womb of our physical mother and enter the womb of Mother Earth. This mother takes care of us. This earth nourishes us by giving us various plants. She is called Dhenu in Veda Purana. Kamadhenu is such a cow, which was related to sage Vasishtha and used to fulfill all wishes. This earth is not only ours, but all the living beings, trees and plants, aquatic, terrestrial, aquatic, amphibian, etc. nurture all the living beings equally and tries to keep them alive till the end of their life, but human beings do different kinds of atrocities on this mother. What's more than earth? Earth originated from water, it really happened. Somewhere the burning water solidified into ice, and somewhere due to the terrible fire it turned into black carbon and became earth. It should be said that it cooled down after becoming a volcano. Now you can also see that the earth is still burning from within, and thousands of kilometers of ice is also frozen. There is only 75% water on the earth. How can anyone think that water will also burn or air will also burn? That is why rivers are worshipped in Hinduism. If there was no water, there would be no life. Praises of water gods Varuna and Indra will be found in the Vedas. Water is considered the most important element. Water is as much an awakened and perceptive element as human can think and understand. How can the earth that produces living beings be considered lifeless, and how can the water that produces the earth be considered just a substance? What is greater than water? Origin of water from fire. Huge balls of fire can be seen in the universe. The earth was also a ball of fire. The water element originated from fire itself. Even today such seas are roaming in space, which do not have any earth of their own but within which the process of becoming earth is going on, and which were once seas of fire. This fire element is greater than water, which is running the whole universe, which has spread consciousness in the whole world. It rains because of the element of fire, which produces all kinds of food. When it acts on the ocean, vapor is formed, which forms clouds, which are the cause of rain. The vegetation world arises from the rain. There is a fire element within every person. Power comes from fire, that is why in Hinduism, fire is worshipped, prayers are done and yagyas are performed. House-to-house lamps are lit so that we know the importance of fire. Agnidev actually lives among us. What is greater than fire? Air is greater than fire. 75% of the earth is water and 100% is air. Air is everywhere. even inside the sea and hundreds of kilometers above the earth. The power of air is the biggest. Without air, a person cannot live even for a moment. This is our soul. The fire and water elements remain hidden in the air itself. Air cools down to become water, and when heated up takes the form of fire. Fire originated from the friction of air with air. The origin of fire was the greatest event of the universe. When the wind moves at a high speed, it has the power to blow away planets like the Earth. There is air on the Earth as well as in the space outside the Earth. There is air on every planet, and the air of each planet is different. Description of 8 types of air is found in the Vedas. You think that the solar storm that comes from the sun to the earth, by whose power it comes here? There is a kingdom of air in the entire universe, but there is a difference between the air of our earth and the air of space. Air is called the life and age of the universe. Air is the bridge between the body and us. The exit of air from the body is called the exit of life. What is greater than air? Many philosophers consider the sky to be a guess. Air originated from the sky. The sky is a guess. It is visible but cannot be grasped. As far as a thread of the earth can be seen above, it is considered as the sky. Akash means the circle of the atmosphere. When we talk about empty space, there should not be even a particle of molecule there, only then it will be called empty space. What is greater than the sky? Space is greater than fire, air and sky. Whatever words we utter keep on moving in this space. The air in the sky is real, but the air in space is a subtle form. Space is the basis of all. All the planets and constellations are stable and moving on the strength of space. Space is considered to be empty space, i.e. space. An empty space is called a vacancy. There was a holiday, that's why the sky was born, that is, the sky was made from the holiday. Vacation means eternal darkness. Infinite space. The opposite of darkness is light, but the darkness that is being talked about here is a bit difficult to understand. This is the monastic principle. Space has been considered the greatest. Look into space and ask for something from space itself. Vedic sages used to pray to space only. By meditating, he used to search his inner space. Everything is obtained from space and is accepted according to one's intellect. Intelligence is related to space. Space is going to increase our intelligence. It invigorates life within us. This gives speed to the wind. Fire also exists in this. What is more than space is Prana. It is Prana only by whose descent earth and other worlds were stirred up and the era of form and type started at a rapid pace. The universe and nature kept on taking different forms. Life itself is called life. When the soul is gone, the creature is considered dead, that is, inert. This vital force is the life and air of the whole universe, that is, life is the life, health. Stones, plants, animals and humans, there is a difference between awakening and activity in the prana of the planet constellation. Gods, humans, animals, etc. all are conscious because of life. What is greater than life? Power of mind. The human mind is faster than the speed of air, sound and light. It can go to any corner of the universe in a moment. In the Vedas and Puranas, the power of the mind has been considered the greatest power. There are many types of mind too. Our mind and yours together make up the collective mind. Similarly, the earth has mind and the air too. In some the mind is dormant and in some it is awake. Just as the basis of our body is our life and the basis of life is the mind, in the same way the mind is the basis of all living beings, etc. Mental power has the power to stop storms, extinguish fire and dry water. Our sages had this power. Mind was an important event in the birth and development of creation. The qualities of the mind are from the perceptions of feelings and thoughts. The mind is not just a reaction arising out of the activities of the five senses. Such a mind is simply called the sensory mind, which is subordinate to the prana, but the mind is more than this. Humans, you should be aware of the arbitrariness of the mind. This is the best solution mentioned in the Vedas. What is greater than the mind? Intelligence greater than the mind. There is something more subtle than the mind. What is called intelligence, which understands everything deeply and tries to know good and bad, it is called true knowledge. Every living being has intelligence. It is through the intellect that we come to know the state of our being. It is through intelligence that the earth knows that I am becoming unbalanced, so what should I do to maintain balance? It is this intelligence that shows the right and wrong path. When a man becomes aware of his ignorance, then begins the control of the mind. The one who controls the mind and stabilizes it in the mind resolution is called wise. Discerning has clarity of logic and thought. But the one who transcends even the intellect is called an insightful mind, that is, whose witnessing has deepened. This is what the sages call the sign of enlightenment, which is situated in thoughtlessness beyond thought. What is more than intelligence? Soul greater than intellect. The link between God and the world is the soul. Everything happened because of the presence of this soul. Due to its presence, the universes originated and everything expanded. Vedas say, don't be knowledgeable, be soulful. So till now we have come to know about celibacy, food, earth, water, fire, air, sky, space, prana, mind, intellect and soul. We simplified the sequence of Vedas and Puranas, although there are many other elements present in these sequences as well. Earth, water, air, fire, sky, mind, intellect and ego are the 8 elements of nature. In the end, know what is greater than the soul. Brahman is the only truth. Om. Yo bhutan cha bhavya cha sarvyashchadathishtati. Swaryasya ch kevalam tasmai jesthaya brahmane nama. Meaning, salutations to Brahma, God, who pervades the past, future and all, who is also the presiding deity of the celestial world. Almost all the ideologies of Hinduism believe that there is a supreme power called God. In Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas and Gita, that one God has been called Brahma. The word Brahma is derived from the root brih, which means to grow, spread, diameter or wide. Brahman is the ultimate element. He is Jagat-Taran. Brahman is the element from which the whole universe arises, in which it ultimately merges and in which it lives. If you want to know about Brahma in detail, then definitely tell us by commenting. So we will definitely make an informative presentation on this too. Friends, how did you like this presentation? Please express your views in the comment box. If you like the video, then like the video and share it with your friends and relatives. Do subscribe the channel. We will keep bringing such Vedanta in front of you. Till then, Om Tattva Satya.